How to grow your business online. Step into visibility. Have you ever thought to yourself as you've been growing your online business, like, man, this just isn't working. Like, you just don't know what sticks. Like, you're throwing a freaking spaghetti and meatball on the wall and you're just kind of swimming through there like Dory from, Finding Nemo, Ooh, You need to know that you're not alone. All entrepreneurs, all business owners, all digital marketers, all YouTubers, everyone has that moment of struggle. It's not something that comes overnight as a success. Not everybody's videos go viral. I just went viral, yes! Viral doesn't necessarily mean that you got 1 million views. It's the consistency rate of going viral, of something that's going rapidly fast. People have this misconception about it, so there it is. What is it that makes you unique and different from anybody else out there? Like, you gotta put yourself out there, you gotta be like, wee, I'm like Tarzan or Miley Cyrus, woo, whatever that is. You be you be unique, you have your vibe, like sometimes we get all nervous, perfectionist side, right? So we're gonna talk about 4 steps to really get visible online. Number 1, it's so important not to be a perfectionist. I totally understand. I totally did my hair and my makeup. I have lighting, I have a background, all that stuff, At the same time, you really got to think about what's holding you back. And the perfection side tends to allow us to be nitpicky about ourselves, right? And so if anybody's hating on you at any point in your business online, you got to just ignore the naysayers and the haters and stop being a perfectionist about what other people think or about what you think. Obviously, if your vibe is out there and your brand is all about being made up and professional, that's you, and that's totally fine. But perfectionism can hold people back. I mean, there's plenty of influencers out there that have actually built a huge following because they're just themselves. Look at Rachel Hollis. She literally, if you watch some of her live streams, she wakes up and grabs her coffee and pushes record. She just almost seems like she rolled out of bed sometimes. And I'm like, hey, good for her. She's stepped up. She's who she is. She's running a successful business. And, it doesn't necessarily have to be about perfectionism. It's about being consistent and being visible. When you're visible online and being able to be seen and omnipresent to all these different platforms, that's when you have the ability to become successful. Owning a professional video production company, I got to the point where, I had to let go of the thought of my videographers and team members to produce all the content everywhere. Like, our shooters had to be the videographers that shot every single shot, right? I had to let go of that and stop being a perfectionist and realize that there was other video content and opportunities out there for stock video that could just be intertwined when we really needed it. So I had to let go of that perfection of always wanting it to be perfect, right? Number 2, you have to know where your audience hangs out. Are they on Facebook? Are they on YouTube? Are they on Instagram? Do they check out your stories? Are they in a Facebook group? Where are they hanging out? If you're getting a lot of traction on Facebook and you have a Facebook group, stick to what you know and sprinkle out some content in other places. If you know that it's crickets over there on LinkedIn for you for some reason, don't focus on that area. Know where they hang out and go after them, because that's where you should be posting your content and being visibly seen. Because if you're working with a specific type of niche, or you're trying to attract a specific type of niche or target audience, you need to know where they are and where you can actually find them. Number 3, appeal to the emotion and logic. We need to be real with each other, right? We need to be authentic. I hear this all the time, that people think authenticity is an overused word, but it's a real word. It is about us being real. So why not use it, right? How do they resonate with you? What kind of results can you help with people? Be able to share that realness, results, and being able to drive traffic to areas that really make sense online to you. That's what's going to attract people to you, your brand, your personality, and your products. Number 4, do market research. It's so important to know what people are actually searching for in your industry. There's a lot of people online that will just do a random Facebook Live or create a YouTube video because they think it's gonna be fun, right? Like, there's a strategy behind it. You need to know what people are searching for. And that's why I created a company that actually has a done-for-you service, so we can help our clients let them know what types of titles and videos they should be creating for their brand. You want to find those people that are actually searching for you online. It's so important to have that targeted market research to be able to share content that's actually searchable so you can actually rank, on YouTube. We have a client that's ranking underneath Beyonce right now on the first page of YouTube, and he just started his channel not even 6 weeks ago. I mean, how cool is that? You have the ability to be found, be seen, and be heard with your passion, your knowledge, and your expertise so that you can have new prospects turn into new clients. So let's do a real quick recap. Number 1 was literally get visible without being too much of a perfectionist. I'm sure plenty of you resonate with this, right? Number 2, know where your audience is hanging out. It's so important to know what platforms on social media that people are. Remember, 3 was appeal to emotion and logic. Be real with people. Make sure that they understand what you do. They want to know more about you, that emotional connection. Share some stories with the people so that they can actually resonate with who you are. Here's a quick story. So, I'm an owner of a production company that also shifted into a marketing agency because I wanted to help people grow their influence and share their story and messaging more online, to become more powerful, and become more visible, to become more confident, to actually be found and seen and heard, because that's really what it's about. It's about people connecting with us on an emotional level, and that human connection is so powerful. The sense of how many people have come to us saying Tamara, just because you encourage me to share my story online, on video, I've gotten so many more views, more clients, more opportunities, more speaking engagements, been invited on more podcasts. It's just the opportunity when you put yourself out there, you're vulnerable and you're not so much of a perfectionist, things happen and opportunities and doors open endlessly. It's amazing. And again, number 4, do your market research. Really think about it. I would suggest to actually just do a poll, ask your audience in your stories, do polls on Instagram or even Facebook about what people want to know. What kind of videos should you create for them? It's all about the client experience, right? And another great thing is to create videos and answer questions from the facts section of your website. If you don't have a frequently asked question part of your website, I highly put it on there because that's what people want to know and hear. It's those questions that people are constantly asking you and having you refer to. So definitely think about that when you're doing your market research. It's all about what people want to know about you and how you can help serve them and solve their problem. Really, the side of being successful is a sense of being consistent, putting yourself out there, know your stuff, and really put the right content out there that people are actually searching for. And thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys taking time to check this out. For those of you that feel inspired, want to subscribe and ring the bell, go ahead and do so, and definitely check out more videos just like this one over here. Tap the screen, and I'll see you next time.